Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 27th through August 2nd. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. The overall energy for the reading, the Three of Cups. Trying to get together with someone here in a very healthy way, but man, such a commotion here. Let's see. In the recent past, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords, the Three of Swords. There's been an energy exchange there that somebody didn't take well. Either something was said or done, and somebody took it as, oh my fucking God. Let's complicate things. Let's take it as very, very hurtful, whatever was said or done. And yeah, let's just keep it complicated. Okay. In the current situation, the Strength card, the Nine of Swords, the Three of Pentacles. It's difficult. It's become very difficult to make something work here. You're stressed. You're like, it's fucking hard. Okay. Something about this partnership here. Okay, in the immediate future, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. This looks like an energy. Let's just part ways. You go that way, I go that way, and let's just do that. Yeah, that's best. Now I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but definitely that's the intention and that's the idea. Let's clarify. That squirrel is cracking me up. I've got a squirrel there by the oak tree, and it comes here every day in that hole that it created in the mulch to, I don't know what the fuck it's doing, but it's having a blast, man. It's the best thing. And I don't touch that hole. I'm bothered by, not bothered, but you know, when animals do stuff, I tend to level it, tend to, you know, when it's time for yard cleanup, I do those things. Not that hole. I do not touch that. That's its environment. That's its playground. It found that. I'm not gonna take that away from that squirrel. It's so fucking hilarious. It's there every day. Playing with dirt. That's it. That's all it needs. For the Three of Cups, you get the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Hermit. You're very hopeful, though. Well, in your energy, you're very hopeful. Mentally, you're kind of exhausted here, trying all sorts of things. But like when you sink down to aligning with what you really want, your intention for this, you seem to be very hopeful. Like, no, it's got to work out. No, it's gonna work out. It's gonna be awesome. You'll see. Okay. I didn't say anything. It's gonna work out. Okay. For the Eight of Wands in the recent past, you get the Two of Cups, the Star of the Lovers. Okay. Okay. So this is an energy of love that's being shared, right? The energy exchange is that of love. And it's coming through from both ends. Like both energies are sharing that intensely. At times it's like, oh my God, this is fucking amazing. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's do this. Then why did it get complicated? What's complicated about that? Let's do the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups. Oh, you couldn't agree on certain things, and you couldn't, you know, like why do people even bother to say that? Let's agree to disagree, as if they're gonna. Let's agree to disagree. But it's like, okay, so you couldn't, you know, compromise or whatever. There were times in which you just couldn't land on the same page. And it happens, right? But no. It doesn't just happen. Because, you know, it frustrates someone here. And from there, things become very complicated. Okay, so we're not agreeing on things. But why? Why can't we agree on that? What's wrong with us? Why can't we just, we have to. And that's when control comes in, because it's like, okay, well, I'm going to force you to view things in the same way that I view them, and, you know, from whichever side. Because we have to get to a place in which we land on the same page. It started off so beautiful, man. For the Three of Swords in the recent past, you get the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. To the point of it became so complicated and so out of this world, like impossible for us to not see eye to eye, that somebody said, okay, you know what, I'm done. Then I'm done. If we're not going to see eye to eye, we're not going to accept that maybe we're different here and there. Fuck this shit, I'm done. But whoever comes in and says that is a tad upset. So they're not agreeing with themselves when they say that. Okay. Let's do the Strength card in the current situation, the Hierophant, the Temperance card, the Page of Swords. Still dealing with this, I see. Still at it. In a different way, but still at it. And it's still difficult. It still feels like it's hard to deal with this. Not the same. You're not showing up investing in this in the way that you used to. Over there in the past, maybe that's why it became even complicated and stressful, because most of your energy was put onto that situation. Like, okay, I'm gonna try to give it the best I have, or you know, all of what I have to give to the situation. Right now, no, you're not showing up. You're showing up with just a tiny little bit, but even that tiny little bit feels the heaviness of whatever the hell is going on here. For the Nine of Swords, in the current situation, you get the Empress, the Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman. Okay, and I can understand, because you're telling me, look, just because things are going on here and, you know, things got complicated and hard and all sorts of things, that doesn't mean that I don't care for them deeply, and I can see that. But you're also coming in with the sense of it's almost best to just not commit to this, not give to this at this time in the way that I used to. You know, I'm still going to give to this, but not very little. Very little. But even that little that you're deciding on, again, it feels hard. Why is this so hard? What makes this so complicated? I don't get it. I know you're going to say it's them. It's them. It could be. Could be. Because I don't, in your energy, I'm seeing a lot of, you know, intention to kind of limit the way you open up to this moving forward, but even if with that tiny little bit of openness, you're still showing up as feeling the weight of this. And I'm like, where is that coming from? The fact that you're limiting yourself, maybe, or what's coming back from this dynamic to you? Holy Jesus crap. For the Three of Pentacles, in the current situation, you get the World card, the Tower, the Nine of Cups. This is an aha moment that you're getting to. That it's a brutal reality that hits you of where you stand here, you know? And as far as you're concerned, chapter closed for you. This chapter is closed. And you're feeling that, exactly that this chapter has closed for you. Even if you feel it for a split second, you feel it. And that's your aha moment. This is a story that keeps on playing on in the physical, but in all actuality, energetically speaking, this chapter is closed for you. You know, it keeps on trying to play out in the physical, somehow. But now that you've come into this realization, I don't know how it's still gonna show up in the physical. But let's see here. In the immediate future, for the Seven of Cups, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is the part in which, again, you part ways. You go that way, I'll go that way. with a lot of heaviness. It's not easy. It's not easy. Still, it's not, because it carried so much energy. Even if it was heavy and complicated, and it carried so much energy in there. So it's not going to be easy. It seems fairly simple to decide, okay, this is the time in which we part ways. But like the actual doing it part, that's the part in which, with heaviness, I'm going to have to start walking the opposite direction. Okay, so this is the part in which you move on. Let me do the Knight of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Emperor, the Moon, the Six of Wands. This is you. I think both of you reach this agreement, this understanding of we're better off just walking opposite ways of one another. But this is your energy. And the more you walk, the further you walk away from this, the better you feel. Like, I see your energy starting to lift up slowly but surely. It's going to take a while for you to get to that place of acknowledging that, oh my God, this feels fucking amazing. But, you know, with each step you take away from this, the better you feel. And you'll start acknowledging this in that process at some point in time. Let me do the Knight of Swords. For the Knight of Swords, you get the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. As you proceed, as you move on, as you kind of put this in the past, there's going to be some conflicting things shown up for you, from you to you, in the sense of, at some point, maybe you would want to turn back around, or maybe you're thinking, oh my God, did I make a mistake? There's going to be a little bit of a conflicting energy showing up here and there. You're still moving forward, though. You're not letting that turn you back around. And then acknowledging that, hey, I'm actually learning a lot from me fighting with myself here. So it's actually beneficial. It turns out to be. You know, so don't be surprised if even as you... when you look back, you see a little dot of this. That's how far you walked away from it. Even then, there still might be a little bit of a conflicting energy that's going to pop up for you. But again, ultimately, you take it and learn from it rather than, you know, let it back you away from this process. Okay. Man, this started off so nice. But, you know, usually... Unfortunately, that's how nice things... That's why we can't have nice things. We turn them into crap. No, but that's how we learn, right? There's got to be something nice to kind of lure you in that shit show, so that then you learn from the shit show. From the universe for you, as a final advice, the Ace of Pentacles, the World card, the Four of Wands. While this does look like a chapter closed, and it's going to be more and more clear for you as to what that means for the situation, there's also a very much alive or available energy for a potential brand new chapter for this situation, not just for you, you know, as you move on from this. But things might actually turn into something else here. That is available as an energy. That doesn't mean that this is going to happen like that, in the sense of, oh yeah, we're gonna stay connected, or we're gonna just do things very, very different moving forward. It doesn't mean it's gonna happen that way. Just the energy is shown up as there's availability for that. If you want to take that on, they want to take that on, in the sense of maybe you'll stay friends, maybe you'll stay in touch, you know, somehow civil and nice, and you know. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.